Why did Van Gogh kill himself? I do not think Van Gogh really killed himself, at least not in the sense of simply deciding to finish his life, not quickly and totally like a direct life-ending shot. He chose to shoot himself in the stomach because he wanted to feel like himself as an object to be hugged, or as if someone were finally holding his hand. In his chase for such intense sensation, he even cut off his ear because there was no one else around. He had lingered for so long without anyone's attention, leaving no impact on anyone. He knew he had limitless freedom in his loneliness, but he was dying to be seen, loved, and touched. Bright scenes emerged from that extreme and complex sensory field, yet he remained always on the dark side. He lived in the shadows. Every time I see a Van Gogh painting, I feel a profound sadness. His striking colors, emphatic brushwork, and contoured frames make him stand out. But the one thing no words can deny is the brightness shining in his work. Wheat-field, sun, sunflowers, stars, extreme, energetic, and powerful brightness that flows upward like an unquenchable fire. I used to think that with such a vision, Van Gogh must have been an optimist. The truth is, he was not. That shadow is his true portrait. His reality was one of suffering. No one bought his paintings, no close friends were near, and he felt unable to offer love to anyone. His reality was dark, the exact opposite of the visions in his paintings. But why was his work so bright while his future led nowhere? He was imagining his happiness. In the dark, he was walking like a child, arms up, perhaps jumping a little. He imagined he was seen by a bright existence, whether it was a flower, the sun, the stars, or God. Because no one gave him a glance in reality except for his brother. The core of these paintings, which shows brightness and darkness simultaneously, is not optimism. It is that dark night gave him dark eyes, and through those eyes he saw the light. Instead, the core is that he fell into an illusion, a reverse world he imagined and created. He believed in it so much that he started to forget and give up on the real world. He forged a fire-like brightness to escape the dark, only for that light to become his own dark hole, pulling him under. Van Gogh did not confuse reality with his imagination. On the contrary, he knew the huge gap between the two all too well. He knew the brightness and happiness he imagined would never happen to him in reality. So he chose to stay within the imagination. Great sadness transformed into great courage, strength, and determination. No matter how happy and free he seemed in his paintings, he was still that boy who wanted to be healed, who stared at the hand of someone he loved and imagined that hand touching him softly the next second. If I were in his painting by any chance, I would not be drawn into that fascinating golden wheels. I would not look at the sunflowers or stars. I want to look at him, or just walk with him in silence, holding his hand occasionally, just a slight touch. A slight, warm, and tangible touch might have made his day more than any fancy, shining, golden brightness. A true bright place in his heart is a sharp, traceable, and touchable happy memory to hide within, one that might have called him back and saved him at the very last moment.